Hello guys, I know that early queen attacks can be very annoying, especially if you are intermediate or beginner level player. Queen is the most powerful piece, and if you don't know what to do, it can goggle up your pawns and even deliver a checkmate. But this is the scroller's mate position, and I will show you how often this position actually occurs in chess games. This is the chess database, and this number over here is number of position when scroller's mate position is occur on the board, and this number here is how often scroller's mate is actually happened, and translated into the percentage. It is just, I want to show you. It is just 71% of the games that actually occur with this position end up with queen on f7 checkmate. So imagine you have this position in your chess game and you don't deliver scroller's mate. I bet you feel a little bit more confident about your game after this information. We will talk about how to stop early queen's attack and how you can use that into your advantage. You will often see queen to f3 moves also. Here white threatened to deliver this scroller's mate, but we can respond just with f5. And like you see from the database, most often white's response is queen to f5. And if that happens, white is just lost. We have this double attack with the bishop on the queen and with the pawn on the bishop, so white can respond only on one threat. Yes, he can give us one check, and we can block, and after queen moves, we can just pick up the bishop, and we would have easy game. Second most common answer for the white is just take a pawn with his own pawn, and I recommend to play just knight to f6, because it is a slow, quiet move. We are just stopping queen to deliver the check, and we are threatening d4, e5 expansion. White most often try to prevent it. And we have knight to d4 move, and we are threat fork on c2, and we are attack the queen. So most common response is just take the queen back, and now we have this d4 expansion, and after white moves, we just pick up the pawn, we are soon castle, and we would have easy game. Queen h5 is actually a thing. It's called wavered opening, but it is bad opening. It is bad because it is break the basic chess rule. Don't develop your queen too soon. And first, what we need to do is don't panic and just identify the threats. In this position, queen is don't threat to deliver checkmate on f7 because she's not supported by other piece. But she is threat to take our e5 pawn. So first, what we need to do is defend that pawn. We can do that in a couple of ways. You can play just d6 or defend with the queen, but by far the best move is knight to c6. And if white continues with his aggressive plan, now we can punish him a couple of ways. We can show a couple of ways how to punish it in this video. First, we see that now white is actually threatened to deliver checkmate. So what we need to do is stop that threat, and the easiest way to do is with g6. And again, if white continues to be aggressive and plays queen to f3 and threaten checkmate again, then we best move for us is to play knight to f6. And if here white can continue to play normal game, but if white continue to be very aggressive and play something like g4, it is just make our life easier because we have couple of moves how to punish him. First move is knight to d4, and here we attack the queen on f3, and the queen don't have good squares where to go. If he move anywhere near to the third rank, if he's not careful, we can just pick up this c2 pawn and make a fork for the queen on the rook, and maybe with the queen if opponent is not careful. So by far the best move is queen to d1. After that move, best continuation for us is just to play d5, and here often white will play ed5, and we have this beautiful move bishop to g4, and white will often play f3, and now we have this move knight to e3. And he cannot take our knight because of the pin for the queen. So most often moves he would play fg4, and now we deliver checkmate in 2. That is one way how can we punish this dubious opening. We can show what will happen if in this line if white decide to block our attack with the knight. Then we can deliver check, and after queen move to f1, we can deliver this knight checkmate with the bishop and the knight. That is cool if that happens. We can show another line how to defend against this threat. Here we can play g6, and white continues with his plan, try to deliver checkmate on f7, but we block with the knight. And if white continues to be aggressive, we can play bishop to knight to d4, and yes, we will lose the f7 pawn, but we are just move the king away. And here white will try to stay on this diagonal to defend the bishop, and most often he would play queen to c4, but we are just gonna take the queen again. And yes, he can give us check, but we are blocked, and most often this is not a good square to the b4, because we are gonna forward the king and the queen. So most often queen will go away, and here we can take the bishop, but we are trying to be aggressive also. So we can play we are chased away the queen. We are play knight to e4, and queen only good move, because all these squares are covered, is d3, and our continuation goes like this. We'll take the queen again, and chase the queen again, and take it with the bishop, and they will try to stay on this diagonal again, and after this move we are just gonna trap the queen on the middle of the board. Queen is trapped, she have no squares to run away, and we will pick up the queen, and we will have easy game. We will check what happened if white continues with normal game with just normal moves. Here we play g6, just block the checkmate, he goes back, and we block checkmate again. And here often white would play knight to e2, because he tried to prevent us to play this knight jab on the middle of the board. So we continue with development, and white develop also, we can castle, and here white will also often will pin us to the queen, and we chase away the bishop, he goes back, we chase him again, and he goes to the g3. And here I recommend to play d5. And we are gonna bust open the center. Here white accepts our pawn. We have this intermezzo move to take the queen. Queen moves, and we are go on the middle of the board with a knight. Here we are threatening the fork again to the king and to the queen. So white must react to it, and he react with the knight. We are recapture the knight, and white also recapture. Here we see that white king is open, and we will give check. And if white goes here, we can play the knight to the e4, and make discover attack to the queen and pick up the queen. So white will often play king to f1, and we deliver check, he go to the corner, and now we have this move knight to d7, and try to find what is the reason behind this move. Queen is in the middle of the board, but surprisingly she have no squares where to attack, where to go back. All this is covered, so she don't have any retreating squares. So we have we will pick up the queen, and we will win the game. So that is it for this video. If you like this video, you can give a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to my channel for more content like this. See you in the next video. Bye.